Tonglen is so good, best practice, best Dharma practice, best meditation. Best meditation for us, best meditation. Then some people may say, oh, I'm going to check out wind drops, things like that, or doctrine, or some people only taught that, never mentioned Lam bodhichitta emptiness, never talk, only something may think that way, and that's the only high, what thing most we might think that something very high, but it's easy. So anyway, so this, all this practice, best Dharma practice, best meditation. If you want to know what is best meditation, or this best meditation, or this what is best practice, or this best practice, if you want to know, if you have a question, so great. You must pay attention. Very important. It's the best meditation. Bodhichitta, to practice bodhichitta. Yeah, you must. Do not forget, you must write down. So you heard, briefly the 6 realms and the suffering. Briefly, So, first we begin with taking suffering from other sentiments. So you generate compassion to the sentiments, as I told you already. So, I mean, what is described in 6 realms of suffering, yes, but you see that overall, each realm, the sufferings, and not just on that, they have been suffering, like human beings, and the six types of sufferings, 7 types of suffering, 7, 8, I think. Yeah, sufferings. In the Lama Chopa, it's only 6 one, but outline. There are 7, 8. So, they've experienced all the individual, each realm sufferings. Not only the one time they experienced numberless times. They've been experienced numberless times from beginning to or then every sentient being, they've been experiencing all the 6 realms sufferings numberless times from beginning to those were hell suffering, hunger, animal, numberless times from beginningless, no beginning. No beginning. When the suffering begins, there's no beginning. There's no beginning for this mind. No beginning for the condemnation of mind. It's beginningless. And the delusion called suffering is beginningless. Big delusion karma, you see, beginningless. All the there and so forth. Then not only that, that's the unbelievable. That's unbelievable, most unbelievable. Not only that, but most they don't come up to me. They don't come up to me to Dhamma, holy Dhamma. They don't come up. For years, they don't come up to me with Dhamma. And they so without practicing Dhamma, there's no actual path. There's no way to be free from suffering. So then they will have to suffer. They will have to experience suffering, samsara, endless. See, again, endless. Can you imagine? Wow. Lama Chopa. What is that? This is so then you develop unbelievable compassion for every sentence. Numberless in the samsara. Unbelievable. I gave you an example. When you go to the beach, how to meditate compassion. People, negative people laying down, animals in the water. Mama, I told you, that's how to develop compassion. I told you, if you can remember. So you walk and you meditate compassion. Not on beach, but you see, I told you that there are a lot of people, a lot of human beings to develop compassion. So like that's reality. So compassion has to rise, no choice. Compassion has to rise. You see? As one says, human being is nature, loving kindness, no compassion. That's nature. Nature is like that. So something to develop. So that you see. Also sorry. Yeah. Then you take which there are different prayers. So then Tonglen the same. Then I want an explanation. I want the Panchen Lozang Chokyi Gyaltsen, the Dashable Monastery. I think third or fourth. I'm not sure. Panchen So Panchen Lama there. So explained in the Guru Puja, Tenaji Lama Tujijin, therefore the previous subject was all the sufferings came to the root of self-cherishing thought, all the happiness, including enlightenment, came from bodhichitta, cherishing others. So therefore, perfect, I translate perfect. I don't know how others translate. Jitun is a great meaning, so I translate perfect. That means which is Dhammakaya. My Guru, Rinpoche, when he gave Mahamudra teaching the Dhammasala, he explained that. Anyway, short, let's keep short. Lama, the quality of Lama first, then Lama, title Lama, after explaining the quality. Then Lama, Guru, Tujichin, conventional one. Manju Devi did it. Manju Devi did it. Malatina Dala Mabatan, Dagatege, Shela, Tawaye, Dugatan, the Machin. Manju Devi did it. All the sufferings, the obscurations, all the suffering of the obscurations of mother transmigrated beings. Mother is from beginner's time, mother was one mother kind. So all the suffering, obscurations of the mother transmigrated beings. So it means every single has a sentient. The samsara beings. And then out of samsara, still there's a subtle obscuration. So even that, you see, the deep obscuration, that means even those who are from samsara, free from samsara, but still there are subtle obscuration. So there's what you do with the may be happened to me. May it be happened to me right now. Tanda, right now. May it be happened to me right now. Dagi is mine. Happiness and virtue. Dagi, happiness and virtue. My happiness, virtue. Degi, share shame is others, center others. All sentiments. Center all sentiments. May all migrate brings Ruga and Dedam them, but please bless. I request the Guru. The medical field, the Guru. May all the migrate may all the transmigratory beings doesn't them seems to have happiness. That means all the happiness up to enlightenment. Not just eating ice cream or pizza or I don't know what turkey meat. You know, we just finished, I think, one or 2 weeks ago. And then, not just that. Happiness, all the happiness, temporal happiness, ultimate happiness, liberation, enlightenment, all of that, you see. May all the transformative beings have happiness. So the first is taking the suffering. So you take with compassion, then you develop, then you take all the suffering and the cause of suffering to which come up. And then you can think of even the conditions. undesirable condition, suffering condition. Then I say, in your heart, on the self-cherishing thought, that that cause you suffer from beginning of the birth, and now and the future. So, never allowed you to achieve enlightenment. Never allowed you to achieve enlightenment. Never let you to be free from samsara. And suffer. This is up to now, from beginning to so totally. So which causes you all the obstacles, all the undesirable, all the unfavorable conditions. I mean, all the undesirable things, including black magic. Is somebody angry, somebody abuse you, somebody. Yeah, so here comes, because nowadays in the West, it's a kind of, it become kind of, I don't know how to say, huge, most kind of important talk. Here, you see, here, bodhichitta practice there. Even black magic, the scientist doesn't do black magic, but anyway, including that, you see, abuse, depression, all the suffering taken. So all the suffering and the obscuration and delusion come and all that, and then the condition, unbearable condition, form of darkness, not light, form of darkness, whatever. Smoke, under your self-cherishing, your enemy, your main enemies, self-cherishing thoughts. Here in the mind practice of the self-cherishing. That kind of, so sorry, in America, when America was fighting the Iraq. So there was an army, place for army where, you see, then the bullet, then the missile come very far, shoot, then exactly hit on the army camp. It came from very far, it exactly shoot. Totally became peace. I mean, like that. You see, totally eliminated the ego, the self-cherishing thought. Yeah, the self-cherishing thought. Yeah, which I described to you before. The self-cherishing. So, non-existent. Even name doesn't exist, even name. So then I suggested that you see, that time, you see, the I, that time, the I, that time, the ego, the self-cherishing thought, this is real life, so precious, self-cherishing thought, this is real life, this so precious, you understand? Me, I, wow, this so precious, you understand? This is the number is in the the number is Buddha, number is in the I, real, so precious, you understand? I'm acting. I made a joke in the West. I'm Solukumbu, what is it called? Solukumbu, Himalayan, Solukumbu commitment. Solukumbu commitment. Kasadi, Himalayan, near Mount Everest, commitment. So anyway, no, okay, now not much time. So you see, then you see the real I. They cherish so much all the time, day and night, all every second. You know, Shikpa. Dissolved. And then dissolved, I'm not sure. Congress thing dissolved, but then there's still small one. Not like that. Shikpa, a Tibet word. So, become non-existent. Become non-existent. The real I, they cherish so much. Non-existent. When that becomes non-existent, what is the mental emptiness? Mental empty, that becomes mental emptiness. So, you see, it harmed the ignorance, root of samsara, because it's the real I is the object of it's what apprehended, grasped, apprehended by the ignorance, holding the I truly existent. So you see, the root of samsara. So, what the real I, non-object find. So, it harms the ignorance. You see? Destroy the ignorance. You understand? Not only self-cherishing thought. So, mental liberty in that. Then, then this way, not only become bodhichitta, powerful bodhichitta meditation, Tonglen, but also emptiness there. You see? So, very important one to say to remember the root of samsara, ignorance. You see? You've been suffering from beginner's time, not from this morning, from birth, from beginner's time. So that's destroy. Yeah. Yes, then I can enter to suffer some stuff. Okay, so then by generating then by meditative loving kindness, you know, then you do giving, practical giving. So here I just elaborated because I didn't mention, or Ravina mentioned, or I didn't know. Did your holy speech mentioned?
Which one was it?
Yeah. So anyway, it doesn't matter. I just elaborated here. Not as I mentioned, kindness of sentient beings. You know, your being everyday life, every day being a human being, every hour, every minute, every second, able to be a human being alive. And all that pleasures, I think it's a house. So when you lay upon it, numbers and then we killed and harmed and built some hearts, including human beings. That came from your survival, came from the sentiment. It was just one food, as I mentioned before. Again, some of the sentiment killed, died, harmed, and creating time. Then you got the pleasure of eating, survival. You become survival to be human being every day, every hour, every minute. Human being. Then you can, especially you can practice Dharma, you can learn Dharma, practice Dharma. Yeah, clothing. Again, so many sentiment died, suffered. Even the special skin, animal skins. You know, I think I told you not in Ladakh, Changba. It's nomads, people nomads are living with many goat ships. And I don't know which time they're taking wools out of the ships. So I don't know. I don't think they're paying much attention. I'm not sure the ships when they take the wools out of the body. So the ship was there. And she was looking at the man. The ship was looking at the man. Man was holding the ship and then taking the wools out. But you see the piece of iron is not sharp. Not sharp, very sharp. Mostly pull. You know, the ship was his face looking at the man's face. You know, constantly looking at him. The mostly pulled. No, it's not sharp. No. Like that. Then of course, after without the wool, then of course you unbelievable suffering cold night times. You know, I mean the Changtang is very cold and Changba, very cold place, snowing. And night time, you know, cold it would be. But I mean, it's people's living. Woolen, you make clothing, you sell. I mean, you know. So they get kind of looked after human being, but the human being use may meat, you know, and skin, wool, and you know, very much. So what you see, they don't have doesn't see much feeling or awareness that didn't have good sharp to shed the hair. So unbelievable. So they anyway, still remember that. Yeah. Then you see mother kindness, as I mentioned, is the other day, the 4 ways kindness. Not just one time, from beginnerless, but mother, all sentient like this person, like mother, or the body, human body, so they're able to practice Dharma now, you know, meditate. So, most unbelievable kind of yeah, shit, abortion, and this, that abortion, now you're not human body, by now you can be worms or bird or worms, the bird eat, you know, I mean, also can be anything, we never know about this, so the kindness, the Kathmandu, the bitterness, the hardships, some of the hardships every day, the mother and the protect life from danger, that's right. Protect life, so the dangers are there. All that. The second is a very hardship for the child, for oneself. Think of education, however. This not just one time from beginnerless rebirth. She did it like this from beginnerless rebirth. Not only that, all something being happy like that, being mother and did for kindness from beginnerless rebirth. I mean, that's one thing, but the kindness, the happiness, kindness. But I mean, here, I'm talking about now, is the great kindness. All your past, present, future happiness, past happiness from beginner's rebirth, and future happiness, and temporary and liberation from samsara, ultimate happiness. Then ultimate happiness, the peerless happiness, the total cessation of obscurity, completion, realization. So all that happiness can come from all this, every single happiness, even the happiness of dream. You see, you receive completely by the kindness of every single hell beings, hungry ghosts, animals, every single human beings, their numberless universe, every single human being, every single sura beings, every single asura beings, in the midst of So, every single ants, the numberless universe. So, even one nest, there's thousands of ants, one nest, you see. All of that, can you imagine? So the numberless universe, the numberless ants, you see, from every ant, from every sentient. So your past, present, but all happiness, including enlightenment, is by the kindness, so that how that happens. So for example, for example, this spider or the snake or spider or the ant or the person who abuses you or doesn't like you, harm you, so angry to you. You see, now you see, compassion is generated, depend on them, because they're suffering, obscured and suffering. Their mind is obscured and suffering. So compassion, great compassion is generated. Great compassion is generated, but depend on them. Their mind is obscured and suffering, you see. So, from great compassion and bodhichitta generated. From bodhichitta, then bodhisattva happened. From bodhisattva, then Buddha happened. From bodhisattva, then Buddha happened. From Buddha, then two holy actions of Buddha. There are two holy actions of Buddha. One is Buddha's their own secret action. That's one. One action is one Buddhist action is within us, sentient beings. So that is the good karma, virtuous action. Our virtuous action is Buddha's holy action. It's called the scientific tile. There are two types. The one, our virtuous action, is the Buddha's holy action. So our good karma is the Buddha's holy action. So you see, so therefore, the happiness, our happiness, but my happiness, past, from beginning, but now, future, including enlightenment, all come from my good karma, my virtuous action, my good karma. So my good karma is the Buddha's holy action. So all my material happiness came from Buddha. Buddha came from Bodhisattva. So all my material happiness came from Bodhisattva. So Bodhisattva came from great compassion that is generated by depending on you see, those snakes, those spiders, those ants, mosquito, or person who abuse you, a person who are angry to you, criticize you. Mind is obscured and suffering. So great compassion comes from that, generated by depending on the kindness. Also, your past happiness, present, or your future happiness, including enlightenment, liberation, enlightenment, all completely came from you receive from this ants, from this ant, from this mosquito, from this snake, from this person who abuse you, who are angry to you, who always criticize you. So completely came from, you receive from that. You see, who abuse you, angry to you, whatever, the insect, the mosquito, so you see, they are most precious. They are most precious, most kind to you, most dear to you, and you are wish fulfilling. You all the happiness you receive from them. So from this mosquito, from this person abuse you. So all the happiness you receive from them, that's most kind. You are wish fulfilling. You are wish fulfilling. So now all sentient beings with the mind obscured and you see, what to say, mind obscured, or suffering. All sentient. Your happiness, past, present, future, up to enlightenment, all you receive from kindness. Every sentence being number of helping, number of sangha, number of animal, number of semen, number of sura, intimate, that. So you see, not only that, Buddha Dhamma Sangha, that always take refuge. You know, they always, before we practice, we take refuge, but that all came from sentient beings. Sentient beings, the most precious, the most kind, the most dear, with your wish. In the Buddha, no suffering, no mistakes, no complete all qualities. explain the text, Papa, so Dharma text was here. I studied for so many years of that, the monasteries. But Dharma Sangha came from the sentiments, Papa. Yeah. So you see, if you have money, then you can buy many things what you like. If you have money, you can buy many things what you like. So we think the money is precious. Therefore, we think money is precious. So similar, if you think the field, land is precious, because you can plant not crops. You can plant crops and grow. So land is, so in a way, like money, it's all sentiments. Not only your college, but Lama came from sentiments. This mosquito, this insect, this ant is running, tiny ant is running. All the Lama Sangha, that refuge came from there. All your happiness came from this. So precious. So I'm saying, sorry, my talk is delayed, but I'm saying the world. You see, people who believe God, they can believe God, but you see, you think sentient beings more. Sentient beings first, precious, kind, precious, kind. Yeah, sentient beings. Not the first God. First sentient beings. So precious. Then second God. Then they will so much happiness, war, no fighting, no war, no fighting. You see? Then people will cherish, all the people will cherish the sentient being. All people, they will love the sentient being. They will do the best of the sentient beings. You see, like they make offering to the God, the sentient, they take care of the sentient beings. Because it's, even you believe God, but God created the sentient beings. So if you take care, it's like thinking God. You see, if you harm, you're harming the God. If you're harming the people, if you're harming the sentient beings, you're harming the God. So this God created. So it's very strange. It's very strange. You pray for God, but then you have God created. All these people, you haven't been chopping pieces. It's very strange. But at the same time, you believe these people are created by God. So what's the so can I finish? So I think even you, yes, you harm God. Yes, harm God. Yes. So you see, the mind. First thing, not God, but sentiments. This thing to God. I think God will be so happy. So then this is so much peace in the family, in the world. Unbelievable happiness. They want to harm the animal. All the fish, chickens, all the billion, trillion are killed every day in the world, doesn't it? So anyway, Kathmandu.